Sumeru. Once a man became a chakravarti, the conqueror of the whole world. It happens only once in thousands of years that a man becomes a chakravarti. It is said that when a chakravarti dies, he is received in heavens with a great rejoice and he is taken to a special place. In heaven, there is a parallel mountain to the Himalayas. It is known as Sumeru. Sumeru means the ultimate mountain. Nothing can be higher than that. Nothing can be better than that. It is a solid gold. Instead of rocks, there are diamonds and rubies and emeralds. When a Chakravarti dies, he is led to Sumeru to engrave his name on it. This is a rare opportunity that happens only once in thousands of years. Of course, this man was immensely excited that he was going to write his name on Sumeru. That is the ultimate catalogue of all great ones that have been and that will be. The gatekeeper gave him the instruments to engrave his name on it. He wanted to take few of his men who had committed suicide just because their emperor was dying. His wife, his prime minister, his commander-in-chief, all the great people who were around him all committed suicide, so they had come with him. The emperor wanted the gatekeeper to let them all come to see him and engrave his name, because the real joy is that the whole world should see. The gatekeeper said, "You listen to my advice, because this is my inherited profession. His father was a gatekeeper. For centuries we have been gatekeepers to Sumeru mountain. Listen to my advice. Don't take them with you, otherwise you will repent." The emperor could not understand, but neither could he ignore the advice. What interest could he have in preventing him? The gatekeeper said, "If you still want them to see, first go engrave your name, then come back and take them if you want." "I have no objection even now if you want to take them. But just in case you change your mind, they will be with you and there will be no chance to do so. So go alone." This was a perfectly sane advice. The emperor said, "That's good. I will go alone, engrave my name, come back and call you all." The gatekeeper said, "I am perfectly agreeable to that." The emperor went and he saw the Sumeru shining under the thousands of suns, a golden mountain far bigger than Himalayas. He could not open his eyes, it was glaring there. And then he started looking for space, the right space, but he was very much puzzled. There was no space, the whole mountain was engraved with names. He could not believe his eyes. For the first time he became aware that up to now he was thinking he was a Superman who happens once in thousands of years. But time has been from eternity. Even thousands of years didn't make any difference. So many Chakravartins happened already. There was no space on that biggest mountain in the whole universe where he could write his small name. He came back And now he understood that the gatekeeper was right, not to take his wife and his commander-in-chief and his prime minister and other inmate friends. It was good that they had not seen the situation. They would still believe that their emperor was a rare being. He took the gatekeeper inside and he said, "But there is no space." The gatekeeper said, "That's what I was telling you. What you have to do is to erase a few names and write down your name. That's what has been done. My whole life I have been seeing this done. My father used to say, 'This has been done.' My father's father, none of my family have seen Sumeru empty or any space ever. Whenever a chakravarti has come, he had to erase a few names and write his name. So this is not the whole history of the chakravartins." Many times it has been erased, many times it has been engraved. You just do your work, and then if you want to show your friends, you can bring them in. The emperor said, "No, I don't want to show them, and I don't want to even write my name. What is the point? Someday somebody will come and erase it." My whole life has become utterly meaningless. This was my only hope, that somehow the golden mountain in heaven was going to have my name. For this I have lived, for this I have staked my life, for this I was ready to kill the whole world, and anybody else can erase my name and write his. What is the point of writing it? I will not write it. The gatekeeper laughed. The emperor said, "Why are you laughing?" The gatekeeper said, "This is strange, because this too I have been hearing from my grandfathers, that chakravartins came and seeing the whole story, just turn back, they don't write their names. You are not new. Anybody having a little intelligence would do the same." Life insights. In this whole world, what can you gain? What can you take away with you? Your name, your prestige, your respectability, your money, your power, what? Your scholarship, you cannot take anything. Everything will have to be dropped here, and in that moment you will understand that all that you possess was not yours. Life insights. Thank you for watching.